Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do this neon rainbow nail tutorial. I just fancied doing something super bright with the contrast of the black, so I do hope you enjoy watching. I'm going to be doing this in shellac, so I'm going to use their base coat and top coat. I'm also using a black, and you can either use a white or a yellow. It's whichever you prefer, it's just so that the neon shows over the top of it. You'll need different additives, so I've got the CND additive in bright red and plum love. I'm also using Lecente's nail shadows in day glow, graffiti, high vis and hip hop. The stamping plate I'm using is Moyu London's Fashionista Plate 04, along with a stamper, a scraper and Conad Special Polish in black. I'm also using my Empower Nail Art ring thing, so I'm going to leave a link below to the review of that and also where you can purchase it. And then the final things that you need are a dotting tool or perhaps a toothpick, as well as a brush to use with the additives. So let's get started. First apply a base coat and cure, and then because I'm doing two different types of nail, I've got one colour pop with 2 coats of black pool on, and then the other has 2 coats of sun bleached, or if you're using the white then you'll have cream puff on there, cured. Now I'm going to start with the yellow nail. I've got my additives brush and then I've just got all of the different powders laid out and I'm going to be working from the lid. Now I always start with the lighter shade just because it keeps the brush cleaner for longer. And all I'm going to do is pat it in a diagonal line across the centre of the nail because that's roughly where the yellow will sit. And then I'm just going to go through each of the different colours, kind of going from the lightest to the darkest, and of course cleaning the brush in between each shade. This patting motion means the colours virtually blend themselves. If you do need to go back, you can just apply more of the same pigment on top just to brighten it up a little bit more. So here's what it should look like. Now what I do with the top coat is I try and apply it in the same direction as the colour, just because I do find that sometimes the brush slightly pulls the colours down. So if you apply it slightly to the side, it just avoids this. Once the top coat is cured, you can then remove the sticky layer, and then I'm going to take the stamping plate and stamp over the nail, and of course finally finishing with the top coat. Now moving on to my black nail, so I've got my ring thing palette, I've got a little bit of cream puff and the dotting tool, and I'm just going to do a series of random dots, different sizes, going across the nail. So it should look like that, and then I'm going to cure it. Then I've got my pigments, and again starting off with the lighter shade, just like I did before, I'm just going to pat a little bit into the section that has the dots. Don't worry about any of it spilling out over to the black, as we will get rid of this. So this is what it should look like now, and now I'm going to take my palette with a little bit of top coat and a dotting tool, and I'm literally just going to dot over the colours. Do make sure the dot is completely covered, because once it's cured I'm then going to wipe over it to remove the sticky layer and the extra pigment, and then with the top coat there is the complete look. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching the video and that you found it useful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. My links to Twitter, Instagram, my blog and Facebook, they're all in the description bar. And thank you so much for watching.